What's up, Harper? How we doing? Say hi to the world. You want to say hi? Say hi. You're so cute. Say hi. There's your doggy. It's waiting to take a dump here. So, what's up, guys? Good morning. Happy Saturday. Whenever you guys are watching this, hope you're having a good morning, good day. It's Alan checking back in. Sorry I missed you guys last week. Just been busy, and wanted to shoot a video today. And so giddy up. Here we go. First big problem, boys. I forgot to roll up the windows. I never, ever roll the windows down. And the reason I rolled them down was because of this girl back here was taking a nap. And it was nice out, and I just wanted her to be able to, you know, sit in the car and not wake up if I moved her. So, yeah, no, terrible dad move. But either way, and I totally forgot to roll them up. So, oh well, we got lucky. When I came out, I thought that, Harper, stop. When I came out, I thought that, you know, seeing this much moisture on the windows, that it had actually rained. And I was like, God dang, dude. But we got lucky. It didn't rain, and it doesn't appear it rained much. I don't think it rained at all. And yeah, so we're good there. But once again, hope you guys are having a good day. Let me get the sunglasses on here. It's early and sunny. But a couple new things here. Check engine lights on. Wanted to share that with you guys. So the code that came up here, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this up here so you guys can see it. Let's go. Display trouble codes. And so this is the one that I've got, I think, that one time coming back from Minnesota this winter. It never came back when I cleared it. It might have came on once in Colorado too, way back early when I had the truck, but kind of seems to be a random thing here. So we're gonna go ahead and clear it, and I'll show you one of the advantages, in my opinion, of having something like the MM3 here, to be able to read codes, clear them, things of that nature. So this is pretty convenient. And like I said, it usually doesn't come back on. So yeah, so it looks like it's cleared. And then, so we're just gonna wait for it to, I believe it needs to stop blinking there, I believe. Yep, there we go. So now we should be able to turn it on, and bingo, it's gone. So that's awesome. So that's definitely one of the awesome features of the MM3. So, and that thing's still running great, for the record. I've only ran it on the sport tune still. I haven't tried the race tune yet. I even towed with it the other day on the sport tune. So it continues to run great. So once again, shout out to Calibrated Power Solutions. So we're gonna go ahead and get some breakfast here, get some donuts for Mom. She's with the baby, and she's had a rough go at school, and you know, just being back from having the kid and all that. So we're gonna surprise her with some donuts. It was both of our birthdays this week. I don't know if you guys knew that, but we're both born on May 1st, ironically. So Sam and I literally are born on the same day. So different years, but same day. So I'll check back in a bit. Peace. Alright guys, I got some diesel in this thing and some DEF fluid, and I wanted to check in with you guys on that note, because I do get quite a few questions in the comments section about how much, you know, DEF fluid does the truck use, how often do you have to fill it up, you know, what does it cost, you know, has it changed since I got the truck tuned? And the simple answer to all those questions, or not all of them, but a couple simple answers would be, number one, it hasn't changed since I got the truck tuned. It requires the same amount of DEF fluid as it did before. Number two, you know, I traditionally don't fill it up at one of those diesel truck stops, so I just grab one of those Peak, I think is who made it, but they're all about the same from what I understand. But I just grab one from like Home Depot or Lowe's or Walmart, and I just throw in 1 jug at a time, which took me from almost empty to almost full. But from what I understand, that thing will go quite a ways past full in terms of, even though it says it's almost 100%, I think it will hold quite a bit more, but I've never tested that. So like I said, I put a jug of that in probably, honestly, every few months, I guess, every 2,000 or 3,000 miles, maybe 4,000 miles, but I'm just not sure. But not a lot, and it's like $12 for a jug of it. So I mean, it's really minimal, and I think it's worth it. I've grown to love it personally, and I'm gonna get flamed in the comment section for saying I love DEF fluid and trucks with emissions equipment on them, but I personally don't like the smell of diesel. I don't like rolling coal. I don't like the smoke. I wouldn't want to deal with listening to Sam, you know, complain about it, honestly, in terms of it being embarrassing, stinking, things like that. So there is literally no odor that comes from this truck at all. You could sit in the garage with it idling and you wouldn't even smell anything, so with the door closed. Wouldn't recommend that, but you can do that and you wouldn't smell anything. And like I said, no smoke at all. So for all the people that say I need to delete this thing, I think I'm gonna have to disagree and agree with the guys at Calibrated Power Solutions, and the fact that, you know, you can tune it and have fun and still, you know, do a compound turbo if I want to and retain all emissions equipment, you know, and not roll coal and stink and do all the other things. But I mean, if that's your thing and you're into it, then I get it. So yeah, I totally get it. So I mean, I think it's cool to a certain degree, just not for me. But point of today's video will be, I'm going to try to ceramic coat this Dodge Ram today. So I'm going to detail it, clay bar it, and I'm going to try to get it, you know, basically decontaminate the paint. I'm going to paint correct it, which means get all the scratches out of it, hairline scratches that, you know, you won't really see unless you're looking at it, you know, under really good light or different, you know, sun, really strong sun or different angles. But this one doesn't have much on it, obviously, because it's only got 11,000 miles and it's a year old, not even, so since I bought it. So haven't taken it through brush, you know, the brushes at the car wash. It's always been touchless or washed by hand. So I'm hoping that there's not that much paint correction involved. But let's go ahead and just hop into it, and we'll get back to the house here, get the pressure washer set up here, and I'll check back in a little while for it. Peace. All right, guys. First step is rinsing the car off. Obviously, I wanted to use my pressure washer, but I don't know. I think the gun, for some reason, there was no water pressure coming out of it, but the hose was fine. So, like minimal, so like it was clogged. But I don't know if it's the gun. The gun kind of seemed flimsy, so I might have to replace that. But either way, I just got done rinsing it, so that was the first step, and, you know, washing the undercarriage real good. And now I'm going to do the tires and wheels. So for that, I like to use, sorry for it being dark in here, but for that, I like to use this Meguiar's product, which I'm going to grab right here. So this one right here, that's what I like, and I've tried all kinds of stuff, from the Adams, which I have in here. I think I still have a little bit left, but either way, the blue Adams wheel cleaner. I've tried the Adams Eco wheel cleaner, that's green. I hate that one, for the record, but I really like this, and it's wheel and tire cleaner, and yeah, it just works real good. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these things washed up, and then after that we will wash the car and go from there. So we'll check back in. Alright guys, like I said, I think it's in an Adams wheel cleaner, ignore that, but it's the Meguiar's, and I love the way it goes on, and you'll see what I mean in a second here. It's pretty sweet. So you know right away it's working because it starts turning brown. And once again, this is for tires and wheels, acid free, all that, so you can use it on nice alloys and rims on sports cars. But it does a real good job. So basically I just spray this stuff on real good. You're not supposed to do anything in the sun, but unfortunately one side of the truck is getting nailed with sun and the other side is in the shade. So looks excuse me, I'm just breathing this stuff. This works good for camera purposes, but we'll have to be real quick scrubbing it and rinsing it off because it's gonna dry super fast. So let's go. I like to use this thing right here for the inside and this for the outside. But you can see how dirty the wheel was when we started, and you can see all the dirt now. It's crazy. Good old spring cleaning for the truck. All right, so we'll grab this thing right here. And like I said, we'll just get in there with this. And this whole process, you know, it's kind of time consuming, but it's really not that bad once you get in a groove like this. And we're gonna rinse it and it's pretty much done. I mean, it's not gonna be perfect, but I'm not ceramic coating the wheels, so I'm not too worried about it. All right, let's go rinse this thing off. Once again, wish I had my pressure washer, but it's acting up, so we're gonna have to make do with this. Look at that, wow. I mean, those white, you couldn't even see the white walls. I mean, you could, but they're filthy. And there you have it. Not bad, right? So, well, obviously they'll dry in the sun. We'll have to, you know, wipe them down later, hit them with a little tire shine, and yeah, but they're looking good. All right, guys, sorry for the noise. We got lawnmowers going on because it's nice outside, but this is the car wash shampoo that I bought last time. It's first time using it, and I like it a lot. It works really well in a foam cannon, obviously, which I can't do without the pressure washer, but I think it's for the value. It's a lot cheaper than some of the Adams stuff, but I do like the Adams car wash as well, the original and the ultra sudsy one. But like I said, I think this one's quite a bit cheaper, and smells really good too, honeydew. So let's go ahead and I do the two bucket method too. So we got the one for rinsing over there, and then we got our soap over here. So get this thing filled up and get the old Ram washed up. All right, y'all, step one complete. Everything with this truck takes longer just because of the physical size of it, but man, it's a lot of work. So everything from getting on top and cleaning up there and pulling the bed cover back, and just to, like I said, the physical size of it. So, but at least that's done. You know, got it all dried off. I used literally a leaf blower, excuse me, for something like that. So, but check it out. How about that pearl? Love the pearl, man. I had the super bright white. I love that color as well on the Jeep, but this is just cool because when the sun hits it, it's completely changes based on how much light gets it, and the camera probably doesn't pick up on it, but it's beautiful. But either way, it's by no means perfect. There's a lot of stuff that's still left on the truck. I mean, I don't know if the camera's gonna pick up, but you know, so for the guys out there that are learning, this is the stuff that you do not want to try to scrub off with the you know, your sponge or your mitt, wash mitt, whatever you're using, because it's just going to scratch the shit out of the paint, and then it's going to create a lot more work for you guys on the polishing end of things. So once again, you know, kind of a little rant here, but that's why I don't use, you know, brushes or go through those types of car washes, or really, you know, use a technique like that, because you're going to scratch the paint and you have swirl marks all over it. And the guys that have the black trucks, good luck, man. White makes it a lot easier. So but yeah, comment below, let me know what you guys do. But after this, I'm going to clay bar it, and then I'm going to spray this iron stuff on it to kind of get, you know, the rest of the debris and contaminants out of the paint. And then once it's silky smooth, you know, after the clay bar, if any of you guys out there have done clay bars, then you know what I mean. But it'll literally be, the paint will be like butter. So that will be cool. And yeah, so buttery smooth silky paint. And yeah, and then we can look at getting the polisher out and starting to do the actual polishing to get the swirl marks out of the car, or the truck, excuse me. And yeah, and then we will apply the ceramic coating. So a lot of work to do, and it's about 12:30, 1 o'clock. So let's see if I can do it. All right, guys, at this point, I had to do the grass in the backyard, but at this point, this is taking way longer than I thought. The clay bar effort is extreme. So I mean, there's so much crap embedded and contaminated in the paint that it's just taking forever. So let's show you guys what it looks like so far. So as you can see, I mean, it's perfect. So I mean, there was so many just like little orange spots and tar and just stuff that was just embedded in it. Hopefully the camera is going to pick it up, but the sun was really nice, and the fact that I could see everything once I got done washing it and clay barring it was a lot easier, because it was real easy to see everything on this white paint. I mean, there's literally just little, let me show you on the door where I haven't cleaned. So basically there's just stuff like this all over it. I don't know if you guys can pick up on it, but all those little speckles and those little orange spots, tree sap and tar, are gone. So on the bed, at least. All right, y'all, I'm officially drinking whiskey, and it's pretty much getting close to being dinner time. But on a good note, I'm officially done clay barring this thing. I even did the bumpers, and got like down inside there and inside the wheel wells. All right, guys, and I forgot I haven't told you what kind of polisher I use. Once again, I like Adams Polishes stuff for the most part, especially the correcting compounds or the polisher. I'm sure you guys could use any type of orbital polisher, but I got this one on sale and just bought a bunch of stuff and got it during one of his you know, Black Friday deals or something along those lines. But either way, it's an orbital polisher, and I'm just going to throw a few dots on there, smear it around, and start polishing. So yeah, I'll be back. All right, guys, just finished up the alcohol and distilled water bath right here, and basically the purpose of that is just to remove any type of waxes or, you know, correcting compounds or just crap that's on there before we go to ceramic coat it. But you know, I got done doing the polishing. That went quicker than I thought. It wasn't as scratched as I thought. You know, for being a new vehicle and not using the brushes. I mean, the paint, honestly, after almost 12,000 miles, looks almost new. So we'll see what the front end looks like with the expel that we put on there. But the bed of the truck and the bumper literally look brand new. Fender flares, everything. So it came out great. So at this point, I mean, there's no swirl marks. I'm hoping the camera will pick it up. Probably not, but there's literally no swirl marks, and it is buttery smooth. Like, you'll fall off the car if you put a towel up on there like this. You'd literally be like, oh, and you slippery. So that's awesome. So yeah, next up is the ceramic coating. So just like we did on the Jeep, for the folks that didn't watch the Jeep video, we're gonna go with the C Quartz UK edition. It went unbelievable. Looks great on the Jeep still, from what I hear from the new owner, and I'll link the video for that, which is a lot more in depth than this. So for the folks that are like, oh, he's just showing what products he uses and he's not even showing us what to do, I'll link that video, because that was like a way more in-depth video on the how-to and all that good stuff. I just wanted to show you guys the products I'm using, talk about what I think works, what doesn't. You know, like I said, if you want the how-to stuff, you know, check that video out. So let's get to it. Once again, Sea Quartz edition, UK edition, excuse me. And yeah, let's go ahead and get this, the old box or the bed done up. I'll be back. All right, guys, still trucking. Just finished up the ceramic coating on the bed of the truck, so in the bumper, and it looks amazing. So it actually went a lot quicker than I thought. So I think I'm gonna try to tackle the doors possibly and turn this thing around. So I might not turn it around actually, but either way, I mean, once again, probably won't pick it up on camera, but I mean, this stuff is spotless. I mean, it's a white car, and you're seeing the reflection of another white car. This is crazy. I mean, it's like glass. I mean, look at that. That's the MR2. That's crazy. So let's keep on trucking. I'm feeling this and having fun. So let's just let's keep this going and try to get as far as we can. Check back in. Peace. What's up, y'all? Still plugging away out here. And this thing, I'm gonna go to the other side, I think, and just because the sun's hitting it, and I'm gonna clay bar it and see how far I get with it tonight. But basically from here back has all been ceramic coated at this point. So as you can see, I mean, earlier you could see all the crap in the door and you know, rotar, tree sap, you know, you name it, all the contaminants basically. I did ceramic coat the windows, the trim, the door handles. And I mean, this thing is this is ridiculous. Camera's definitely not going to do it justice, excuse me, but whatever. I'm going to keep drinking whiskey and I'm going to keep going because it's so fucking beautiful outside, and man, we haven't had weather like this in a while. So whew, look at this thing. Damn. Mr. 2 looking good too. I mean, guys, I mean, there's literally, there's literally not a door ding, a chip in the paint, anything, anywhere. Expecting to see some on the hood probably, but we'll see with the Expel. I know there's gonna be dirt, you know, behind the edges of like this, but I don't think there's gonna be anything significant from a damage standpoint. So we'll be back. All right, guys, we're done. So let's take a look at it. I'm not done, but we're done with everything but the front fenders, hood, and front bumper. But this thing looks ridiculous. So let's take a look. Sunset, and see, probably won't be able to see it, but pretty sunset, by the way. But yeah, so basically I'm done from this part back. I'm gonna turn it around and pull it in the garage, and I might try to tackle it tonight. But I mean, either way, a little whiskey up there was a gift for my birthday from somebody. But I mean, this thing is looking ridiculous. So we'll check back in. Peace.